for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Рафаэль Дос Anьos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Justin the Highlight Гэйтjи.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, well, every mixed martial arts round begins on the feet, and Justin Гэйтji has no problem with that. He is an outstanding striker and truly one of the more violent men or women on this roster, top to bottom. Your favorite fighter's favorite fighter ready to go here in the early portions of this round.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Гэйтj's shot is blocked.
Fighting behind a nice jab.
Few kick harder at 155 pounds than Рафаэль Дос Аньос. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. All right, so a nice job by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner here early, getting the clinch and giving the kickboxer a lot to think about as to how he might proceed next.
Too much information to process. Put him in the clinch where he's uncomfortable, make him work in positions that are not instinct to him, and try to overwhelm him from his position. Great job. Smart approach. He checked that last one.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
There's another one.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Гэйтji. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Nice job on the counter there, and this is really a tried and true counter striker who will try to use the over-aggressiveness of his opponents against them, and that's exactly what he did there to great effect. So just over 20 total strikes now for Justin Гэйтji. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. 90 seconds to go.
Oh, nice.
Gets to the single power tie now. Dos Anjos' eye starting to swell now. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
Oh, hurt him bad.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
Look at the control and the posture as that big knee lands.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off. You take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
What's next? All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, with that, we have arrived at our second round.
Fight.
Justin Гэйтji and Рафаэль Дос Аньос. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Nice advance there by Гэйтji, just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like there is no place for you to escape the pressure of Justin Гэйтji.
Like
All right,
that.
so you can see some
Like that.
swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his strike. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Oh, Superman punch lands. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent, not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter.
Well, the numbers continue to pile up here. 56 total strikes have landed for Justin Гэйтжи. Well, still connecting on about 4 of every 10 attempts. 40% the accuracy rate now against RDA. We're past the midpoint here of the fight. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to...
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grab.
Well, he's got his back now. Lands with the ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Beautiful work. Awesome work. Your striking's looking great. Gotta keep it up. You know he's gonna come in for the takedown. Okay? So just...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Gaethje's overhand telegraph, though, it gets blocked.
That hurt him bad.
Back to his feet. Oh, big left.
Oh my goodness.
Nice jab there by Gaethje.
Great timing on that double leg. He passes the half.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Dos Anjos. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here.
You got to be careful here. Look at that, going into the armbar.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Back and forth we go. This might be it, though.
This cannot happen much longer.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game. Oh!
Oh, man, he's hurt. Oh, my God.
We might get a stoppage here.
Fight back! Fight back!
That's what he's going to end the fight.
Yep.
Oh, big elbow.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Gaethje's eye is closing up. Dos Anjos goes in for the takedown now. I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 29-27, Dos Anjos. Judge 2 scores it 9-28, Gaethje. And Judge 3 scores it 9-28 for the winner by split decision, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, so Justin Gaethje, your winner tonight by decision. And when Gaethje fights go the distance, that means both guys are exceedingly sore in the morning. But Justin was pretty dominant, I thought, here tonight.
Justin was really dominant in this fight. He did a great job of really pressuring and relying on what makes him so special, John. He's a guy that fights with grit, determination,